Hey everybody, it's Christina from Creations with Christina, and I have a new project for you today using the Art Philosophy Cricut Cartridge. I have it all laid out here on my gypsy and I have everything cut out, and I will show you quickly how I on my gypsy how I designed it, and then but first I wanted to show you the couple of the stamp sets that Melanie from Courtney Lane Designs sent me to play with. The one I'm going to be using today is the spring one. It's called Just For You, and it has these really cute images on it, so we're going to be using this one. And then there was the Look Who's. It's a Celebrations one. It's Look Who's, and all of these stamp sets coordinate with the Cricut cartridge. And I love this one. If I had this one, you know, last week I probably would have used this for something for Ethan for his birthday. This one is the summer stamp set. Is called Enjoy. So this one's really cute. So that's that one. I really love this little house. That's cute. And then another celebration one. This is called New Arrival. It's more baby themed. So let me just take that out of the package. So that's that one. I just love that little elephant. It's so adorable. And then the last one is the February Stamp of the Month. When you spend $50, you get the stamp set for $5, or you can buy it for, I think it was $17.95. No, this isn't the Stamp of the Month. This is the different one. This is a Blossom. It's another spring one, and I really like this stamp set. I love the flowers on it, and plus it's I love this sentiment here. Our thoughts and prayers are with you, which is nice because I really don't have many sentiments that are good for sympathy cards. So I like this one. And then this one is the February Stamp of the Month. And again, it coordinates with the Art Philosophy Cartridge. And it's all pretty much many thanks, and it's thoughtful tidings. And this one expires, this stamp set will expire on the 29th of February, but in March they'll have a whole new stamp set for the month. So, and that's that stamp set. I really like this one. It's really cute. I can actually thinking I'm going to use this one for thank you cards from my son's birthday. So let's go ahead and get started. First I want to show you how I put everything together on my gypsy. So let me zoom in so you can see that a little bit better. Okay, I have everything laid out on my gypsy. Now, the stamp set I'm using is this one. And if you can see right here, it says to cut this shape right here at 2.5 inches. So I went ahead and I laid this out on my mat. So that's that one. Then there was a circle. I cut that one. Says to cut it out at 1 inch. And this is a little flag shape that's on the cartridge. It actually, I kind of figured out, I'm using this stamp right here, A Note For You, and I measured it and I figured out what size this needed to be. So I have this at 2.5 inches in height and 0.75 or 3/4 of an inch in width, and then I turned it to the side because that's how I'm going to be cutting it. And then these shapes right here are leaves. Now there is a leaf with this stamp set, but it does not give a dimension that you should set it at, but I did notice it has that shape in the cartridge. Now I really didn't mess too much with trying to get it as close as possible because it's going to be tucked underneath this flower that I'm doing. So I just cut those out at 1.5 inches, and I did 3 of those. So I have everything cut out. Let's go ahead and get started putting our card together. Okay, I have all of my pieces all cut out here. So what I'm going to start off doing is stamping my first image, which is this little flower, and I'm going to do that with the stitch stamp, which is that one right there. And I'm going to cut this out, or stamp this out in the Jenny Bolin Weather Vane. And I'm using my stamp press for this. I really like the Fisker stamp press especially for lining up already cut images. So if my head gets in the way while I line this up, I apologize. And I have the stamps that also go with this, and I'm just peeling these off my block here. These are the other pieces I'm using. And I'm going to be using this stamp right here. This is the petal, and then some Stampin' Up! Crushed Curry ink. And I'm just going to go ahead and stamp this out right into all of those little sections. Okay, so that's those pieces. And then I'm going to take my little tweezers and actually take them and kind of curl each one of these petals. So all I'm doing is pinching it and twisting. And it's just going to give this a little bit more depth to it. Okay, so that's my flower that's going to be in the center. I'm going to take the next piece, which is the round 1-inch circle. And as soon as I find what I did with my circle, there it is. I'm going to also stamp this in the crushed curry. Just like that. And then I'm going to do the little leaf. Now remember, I just kind of did this one in a bigger leaf, and it actually worked out pretty good because I am going to tuck it underneath. So I'm just going to use some Old Olive ink for this one, and I'm stamping it as close to the top as I can. As you can see, this petal is, or this leaf is pretty big, but like I said, I'm going to tuck it underneath the flower, so I really don't, doesn't really matter too much to me. So I have those three. And then I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment, and that's going to go on this little flag shape. And we'll do that also in the weather vane. I'm just going to put this down on my mat here so I can make sure I have it nice and straight. And this says, "A note just for you." Okay, so now I'm ready to go ahead and start putting my card together. My card base is a 4 1/4 inch by 4 1/4 inch card, and I'm just using some paper tray ink cardstock for that. I have a matte layer that's about 1/4 inch smaller, so this is 4 inches by 4 inches. And then I have a piece of pattern paper, which is from the October Afternoon Farmhouse collection, which is this one right here. So I love the papers in this. And that's going to get matted right onto this yellow piece here. Okay. That will get matted onto here, but before I do that, I want to go ahead and put my little sentiment down. And that's just going to come right off to the side here. And then I have my flower and my flower center, which is right here. And I'm going to go ahead and just poke a hole right in the center. And then I'm going to stick a little brad right in there. This will get put right in the middle of my card here. And I have some little dimensional adhesive here that's going to go on my card. Now these are different than the ones I normally use. The backs don't peel off of these very easy, so I have to kind of poke into them and peel them off. That'll get centered right there. And then I have my little leaves, and I'll just add some adhesive to the back of these. And like I said, I'm going to tuck these in behind my flower, so you really can't tell that the leaves themselves don't really match the size of the stamp. And then I have one more brad that I think I am going to put right at the end of this sentiment here. So I'm going to pull out my little piercing mat. Put that in there, and then I can go ahead and adhere this down to my card base. So there's my card today using the Art Philosophy Cricut Cartridge, as well as the Just For You stamp set from Close to My Heart. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.